Continuing on with our subwoofer low frequency kind of conversation we're having here. I had some other guys, I had made a statement that doing cardioid subs in like nightclubs and small to medium sized rooms was kind of overkill. And, you know, some of you guys kind of got it in your head that you're somehow validated by using some of that technology that some of the bigger, companies use and that sort of thing. And I had made the statement that I've never had anyone complain. I've never had a band complain that there was too much low end on stage. I had one follower comment that he has had problems with that, where he felt like the kick was overbearing on stage. I would probably guess that if that's really the case and that's what you're dealing with, you probably got a sound guy who's pushing the kick way too hard. Because that's, and we've talked about this, so many guys think that they're validated by, having the most violent kick on earth and being the loudest sound system in their market, when really fidelity, I think, is what separates the men from the boys. Not how loud you are, not how crazy punchy your kick is, and we're rattling the rafters in this place. Well, I mean, if that's making life uncomfortable for the musicians on stage, I think as a sound guy, you really kind of need to take a look in the mirror. Because there's something going on there, that maybe needs to be addressed. Or maybe the musician is like super sensitive to being able to feel the low end and that sort of thing. So the conversation can go either way. But I will say he is definitely in a minority if that's the case. There's a lot of bands that I work with, especially drummers and bass players, who absolutely love the fact that they get to feel some low end on the stage. Especially considering that, drummers don't get a sub at the drums, and that sort of thing, to be able to get kick where they want it. And I've seen drummers request kick in a little wedge until the cows come home and blow the wedge up. I got one in my shop right now I'm getting ready to fix because of that exact scenario. So having some low end on stage is usually welcomed, by most bands. I've never had a guitar player or a singer come to me and complain that they felt like they were feeling too much low end on stage. And in these small rooms, the whole cardioid idea is not really going to work well anyways, because the room is not doing you any favors. And that sort of design does not do great in small spaces.